Hey, everybody, this is James from the I'm Free Project. I love this. I have a new camera. I finally got my Galaxy Note S3. Galaxy Note 3, well, that's what it is. This thing is big, it's bad, and it's bold. I love it. I mean, this is too cool. But anyway, holding it is a little different, but it's actually giving me a better video, though. I like that. Really nice video on this thing. And I only got this for $25. Can you believe that? $25 for this camera? I mean, excuse me, for this phone. And normally this phone is about $249. And that's with a 2-year contract. Okay. I see the police is out today. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to talk about the phone or the good deal that I got with it. But I am going to talk about that darn Loretta from Preachers of LA. But actually what I wanted to talk about, well, it brought me up, that came up a good point when I was watching it the other day. I think this was episode 2, I believe, 2 or 3, 2. Yeah, and it was, well, 3, I think. But it was an episode where, you know, she's at the table with Ron Gibson. And, you know, I got to give it to Ron Gibson. He is calling people to the carpet. And don't nobody want to hear it. That's the sad thing about it. And these are leaders, but they're being called to the carpet. Now, this is just based on the editing that Oxygen gives us. But if that is true to form in terms of what they're actually saying, then Ron Gibson is coming real and is coming hard. So, but anyway, hats off to Ron Gibson. But Loretta, my thing with you is that he was on point when he called you out about Noel not marrying you. That man's not about to marry you anytime soon. And if he does, I mean, well, I'm not gonna say anything about that. But I really don't think he's gonna marry you anytime soon. If you've waited around that long, then you know what, you have played yourself like a sucker, you know. And Bishop Ron was correct in checking y'all and asking y'all about romantic or having relations at this point in the game, seeing as how y'all have been together for that long. Completely inappropriate, and I don't disagree with him at all. I mean, y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend, and you know there's a different, your anointing is not going to be the same, Noel Jones, as opposed to the other one. It's just different. It really is. So, and the appearance as well. She was right when his wife was talking about that. She was right. But it brings me to a bigger subject. It brings me to the bigger subject of women who date men and date men for years and years, waiting for him to pop the question to marry you and all of that stuff. I'm going to close my eyes for a second and give it a real effect because I'm driving, but, you know, I think I can pull this off here for at least 3 seconds. All right, that was scary, but, yeah, that's not good. Ladies, you've got to do better. I mean, think more highly of yourself than to wait around for a man waiting for him to marry you. And especially when you're both older. You're sitting in your 40s, he's in his 40s, and you know, you're like 5 and 6 years and y'all been dating, and he has yet to pop the question, he has yet to marry you. I mean, really, at that point, you know, it's safe to say you probably are fornicating. And so, but leaving that aside, the fact that you would allow a man to date you that long and you not know whether or not you're going to be married to him, and you should be solidified in who you are by that point. I mean, you're in your late 30s, early 40s. I mean, you should know what you want at that juncture in your life. But and again, that's different for everybody. You know, most people is going to be different. But at that point, you know, you probably lived a little, so you know what you will and will not tolerate. And a lot of women will tolerate that. Will date for years and years and don't know if he's going to marry you and this and that and so forth. So why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you allow yourself to sit around on the edge of a dock, you know, and waiting on to see if this man's going to, I guess maybe because you invested all that time. You know, truth be told, I really wouldn't give, you know, it's like this. When I was married, I probably I was ready to get, when I was dating my wife, I was ready to get married within, 6 months, because I already knew what the deal was. I already knew, because at that point I'm 40 years old. I knew if I wanted to get married or not. I knew what the deal was. I had no, my wife had to slow me down, because she was like, I'm not marrying you within 6 months. Because everything had to be planned. But at the same time, as a man, I knew that was who I was going to marry. And ladies, trust me, if you're already giving up the cookies, and here's 5 years later, chances are, what have you saved for that special night if you are going to be married, husband and wife? Does that happen a lot? No. Does it happen? Yes. People do wait. We waited. But the thing is that what I don't understand is you're giving away the benefit of being married without being married. And you should never sell yourself that short, ladies. You should never sell yourself that short. And you take this from a man's perspective. Because as soon as you lay down with him the first time, after you've already told him that you won't, but then as soon as you lay down with him that first time, boom, a little bit of your respect just left out of his mind, out of his heart for you. It really, it has. It really has. And there's so much that has transferred in that incident of you laying down with that person. So, ladies, don't, not to get into all of that, but ladies, really, don't do that. Don't sit there and wait around for a man to marry you, and years and years down the road, and you're trying to figure out, okay, well, is he going to marry me or not? Trust me, a man knows whether or not he's going to marry you. He knows. Especially a grown man, I mean, this man up in his 40s and stuff like that, he should know whether or not he's going to marry you. And if he's not, and you're looking to get married, then move on. Move on. I mean, just really cut the ties and move on. And be like, dude, you know what? I really like you, but if you're not ready to move forward in that respect, we've been dating for a minute now, you should know whether or not you want to marry me. But anyway, give me your thoughts. What do you think about that? Really, what do you think about that? Ladies, should you wait? Ladies, should you just go ahead and get married? Should you wait around? Should you give him an ultimatum? Marry me within a year or it's over, that kind of thing. So let me know what you're thinking about. All right, this is James from the I'm Free Project. Share, tweet, and all that good stuff. Holla, God is in control. Bam.